Hello friends, today we are going to see the first problem of orthographic projection. So this is the object. We can see the isometric view of an object with dimensions x direction and the y direction. The problem number 1, in which the figure shows the pictorial view of an object. This is the pictorial view in the form of isometric view the figure shows, and by using x direction, draw the front view, top view and side view of an object. We can see the object, it is having the steps and the end, that is a block. So with dimensions, initially we require to calculate the total length of object, total width of object and total height of object. By using these dimensions, we can calculate with the x direction. We can check x direction, it is we can take as a front view. So this is the x direction and this is the front view. So we can see from the front view of object, can highlight that part. So this is the part. We can see the observer exactly use this object perpendicular to this portion, and this highlighted portion only we can see in the front view. So this is the first part, and similar way this portion, block portion, also we can see in the front view. This is the front view of an object. Highlight that part. Okay, so next, so initially we require to calculate in front view two parameters we are going to calculate. First one is the length of the object. It is a total from first corner 20 mm, first step, second 20 mm and third 20 mm. So total length of object, it is total 60 mm. Total length of object is 60 mm for front view, and from this point to this point to this point. Then total height of object, we can calculate with the dimensions, that is a 15 plus 15 plus 15, means total height of object it is 45 mm. Now only two parameters we can use to draw the front view, but also we require the width of object in the other views. So initially we require to calculate this. So total width of object, it is directly, it is shown in the object, it is a 45 mm. Total width of object, it is a 45 mm. Okay, also mention the total width of object 45 mm. Then start with the front view. So initially we require to draw the vertical line, and then draw the horizontal line. Okay, then take near about 10 mm distance, offset distance from each line, vertical line from both the sides. 10 mm offset distance. Similar way for horizontal line also we can take 10 mm. Exactly, you can use the roll and draw to draw the horizontal and vertical lines. Use the H or 2H pencil. Now we can mention the planes. For X direction we can start for the front view. This is a highlighted portion, it is a front view. Then for front view, and in question they will ask to draw the side view also. So side view, it is from right hand side view we can draw in the left hand side, means here we can draw the left hand side. So initially we require to start from the front view, and then right hand side view, it is drawn towards the left hand side. So this is the left hand side, that is the profile plane. We can mention here, this is the vertical plane and this is the horizontal plane, and this is the profile plane. Okay, then we start with the first parameter, that is the total length of object. Total length of object and total height of object, it is required to draw the front view. From this corner, can take this corner point and then take vertical. First horizontal distance is 60 mm, so total mark 60 mm. Okay, so total this distance is 60 mm. Can measure this exact 60 mm. And then height of the object, so this line initially we draw from this corner to this corner. Then height of the object, this line, so this is the vertical line initially, so we require to draw the vertical line exact 45 mm, exact 45 mm, is a 45 mm line. Then we completed this horizontal line here and vertical line is here. Then horizontal line, it is a total length is 20 mm. From this point we can take exactly 20 mm, 6 to 7, exactly 20 mm. Then again the vertical line we require to draw. So vertical line, this we can see the height of vertical line is 15 mm. Then from this point, then draw the 15 mm line. Okay, this is the end point. Again from that end point, then horizontal line having the length 20 mm. From this point again we can take, use the roll and draw and mark exact points. So again this is the horizontal is 20 mm. Again for this shape, that is this is a vertical line having from this point to this point 15 mm. So we can start with this point and draw the 15 mm line. Okay, so this point, up to this point we have covered the first part of front view. Then again horizontal line for last step is 20 mm. So again draw the 20 mm line. This is the total 20 mm, this 20 mm and this 20 mm. Total length of object, it is a 60 mm. Now draw the vertical line. This is also 15 mm. So total height it is 45. 15 plus 15 means that is a 45 mm. Now you can see this is the first part we have completed. This is the second part. Now from this corner, so exactly from this corner it is a matches with here in front view. So required to complete from this position. So horizontal distance is, we can measure. So total first step distance is 20 mm and second step it is a 20 mm. Means total distance from this point to next point it is a 40 mm. Okay, we'll draw the horizontal line. This is a total 40 mm and again total height, first step it is a 15 mm and second step 15 mm. So total is 30 mm. Draw the vertical line. So this is the second part. Now in this figure we have to give some dimensions, mention with the front projection lines. Take 10 mm distance and show with arrow. Total length of object we can mention is 60 mm. So 2 or 3 dimensions given in the front view. Then using the projection lines, this is the vertical projection line. Again we can draw the vertical projection line in the top view. To draw the top view, take vertical projection lines. Okay, then total in top view, this is the front view of an object. Then we require to draw the top view of the object. So in top view, total length it is required, total length. So for that purpose, initially in view of object, so directly we can see from the top view this portion, then second step and third step portion. So you can highlight that part. So this step it is visible in the top view, exactly perpendicular. Second step it is also visible in the top view, and finally this is the L portion. Can highlight, so this is the visible part from the top view. Observer can see this highlighted portion. This is the L shape, this is the block for first step and second step. We can take the vertical portion line. Total length of object it is 60 mm, and total width of object, in top view we required width, we cannot see the height of object, so total width is 45 mm. So again from this point we can mark for 45 mm. So first, initially we require to complete the first part. This is the first part, and can start from this corner because that is appears here, and then draw the line. So this line we can consider from this corner. This line means vertical line we can draw with the exact 45 mm, exact 45 mm. Then this line from this corner, total length of object, we can take. This is the line we can draw 60 mm. Okay, 60 mm. And this block it is having the width, 10 mm, because 45 minus 35 step distance we can minus, so total block of width is 10 mm. So we can take this distance from this corner we can take 10 mm. Okay, then again draw the horizontal line. This line we can draw from this point. So total is, first step is width is 20 mm, second step it is width 20 mm. So total length of this block it is this line it is a length is 40 mm. Then draw the 40 mm line from this point to this point, total 40 mm. Also we can take the faint projections, so you can directly mark that point here also. And then this line from this corner to this corner, this line having 35 mm, so 35 mm, and this 10, so total width is 45 mm. So this is 35 mm, and then draw the horizontal line. Now the steps. So first step, this is the first step, this is the second step. For first step 35 mm and 20, so you can take 20 mm, you can take this the reference, and then from this point to next point. So this is a 35 mm, check the dimension 35 mm, and total width it is a, from front view total length of object it is a 20, first step it is a 20 mm length. Similar way draw the 35 mm for the second step. So second step it is also having the distance from this point, so this will be appears here at this point. You can start from this point. So this is a 35 mm and this is a 20 mm. Again draw the, this is 35 mm, and finally we can complete the top view. Then put the dimensions, then show the dimensions here. Faint projection lines, then specific distance can show the dimensions. And this is the 20 mm, this is 20 mm, and this is a 20 mm. So total length of object is 60 mm. And now also you can show the total width of object is 45 mm. Now to complete the side view, we require to take the 45-degree line, or we can simply the project all the lines in a in between line and take the help of compass and place the one end of compass at this point and then transfer. So easy method to take 45-degree line, exactly 45-degree line, draw 45-degree line, then take the width of object, horizontal front projection line from this point and draw the vertical projection for side view. This is the 45 mm. Okay, so this is the exact, we get the 45 mm from this projection. So this projection and turn exact 90-degree with vertical projection line, and from this point to this point we get the 45 mm. In side view we required the total width, this is a 45 mm, and total height. In side view you can see this is the side view portion. You can see the L shape step, vertical step portion, that is the first part, and this is the second part. So total height of object we can take from the front view. Take horizontal front projection lines. So use the roll and draw and easily complete the side view. So total height of object, it is also 45 mm. Exactly, this is a 45 mm. Check this, from this point to this point is 45 mm. Now in side view, the portion, that is this L shape portion, it is the first part, this is second part, and third part we can complete. Then initially we require to take this projection line, because the side block which is having the 10 mm width, we can transfer. So directly we also take the 10 mm here and draw the vertical line. So that is also correct. So from this corner, this corner and this corner, we can start with this corner. This is the vertical line, then draw the vertical line exactly 45 mm height, and this is the 45 mm width, horizontal line, then draw the horizontal line 45 mm. Then so first step, then this is the 15 mm vertical line, take 15 mm, or take the projection, there is a 15 mm for front view. So this is the 15 mm. We can take the horizontal front projection line, then measure this 15 mm and draw vertical line for 15 mm. Now the horizontal distance is 35 mm. You can take the 35 mm, or you can 10 mm. You can take the offset here, front line. So this is the 35 mm. This is 35 mm. This line, the end portion is here. Now again vertical line, this vertical line, from this end required to draw the vertical line, okay, and then again horizontal line, this portion. So because of this portion we have to take the projection line, so exactly we get the location of the portion. Some students are drawing from this end, so they know the where the exact position of this vertical block. So for that purpose, take the horizontal projection line and then complete it. Next part, it is a second one. In second, so block it is having 35 mm, and then this corner we can start from this portion. So total height, it is a 15 mm. Okay, this is a 15 mm, and again this 15 mm and total 35 mm. Draw the horizontal line 35 mm. So initially we taken the 35 mm, and finally the third part that is a height having third part 15 mm and total distance is 35 mm. So again this is the 15 mm and this is the 35 mm. Now give the 2 or 3 dimensions in side view also. Draw the faint projection lines. Take 10 mm distance away, draw vertical line, then show the dimensions, unidirectional dimensions. This is the 15 mm, 15 mm. Show the proper arrows. And this is the 15 mm. Now mark, this is the front view, this is the top view of an object, and this is the right hand side view. Right hand side view. So right hand side view we have to draw in left hand side, because of first angle projection method. When we see the object from right hand side, we require to draw that into left of the front view. So this is the final answer. So initially we require to calculate the length, height and width. So all these 3 parameters in front view, we can use the length of object and total height of object. Also mention height of object here. The faint projection lines, total height of object it is, we can take is 45 mm, and total width it is also 45 mm. By using these parameters we can complete the front view, top view and side view. Thank you.